Alright guys, so we got that drop down back into the breaker. Like how we closed and our opening right on constant encroachment. I'm going to go ahead and buy one. Alright, I'm going to place my stop loss here. We're going to target these I don't know if it'll get up there this afternoon, so we're just going to target this high. So I'm viewing this as a bullish breaker. We have the low, high, lower low. We have a fair value gap inside the leg of the breaker. And I'm looking for it, because it is a SIBI, to act as a inversion fair value gap. Some things I don't like about the trade. I don't like that this is balanced. It was a pretty strong move up and then right back down. But my thinking is just that a lot of people saw this move down and are wanting to short it, but because I think we're in a market maker buy model, I think the target and higher time frame draw, the weekly draw, I think is bullish. I think we faked a lot of people thinking the market had topped. And so I think moves like these down are just to trip traders into shorting. At least that's how I'm viewing it. Could be wrong. We will see. So I like what's happening so far in the trade. All right, and because of the time of day, I might be a bit more aggressive with trailing my stop loss. I really don't want to see it start working back in this area at all, given the time of day. So if this starts to move a little higher, maybe I can sneak this in, break even. I was talking a little bit before I entered. I would have preferred to have gotten in right here, or right around here. So I'm looking to attack any traders who saw this move down and went short before market close. So obviously maybe the trade fails, maybe it pans out, maybe I should just close it now, but for the sake of it, for the sake of everything, I think this is, we're gonna hold this till close. Because yesterday it closed, there was a big move up, took out a lot of people trying to short. The market had been, until the past couple days, extremely bullish. Um, yeah. But again, yeah, the only thing I don't love about this is that this is a balanced price range, so it doesn't mean we can't get through there. It's just going to take a little bit of a energetic move. An energetic move, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Just a nice energetic move.
Five-hour background music mix. Made
What?
for you to use freely in your videos, streams, and...
Well, don't tell me that. Just play it. So we are just gonna chill till the close, I guess. Or if we get taken out before then, that'll be that. I can't remember if I explained what this is. This is just a bearish breaker. You have your high, low, higher high, and we had a bearish breaker with a fair value gap, and we saw a pretty strong reaction, right, when we came up to here. We just had that dump down. But I think this was just too strong to move up. course, keeping my eye on time. I'm also considering, or I should now consider, where halfway point is of the balanced price range. If I had on multiple contracts, this could be a good time to take a partial since we are right at. Look at it like this. Right, so it's not a guarantee that we're gonna pop off still. And it's not uncommon to see what we're seeing here. We're having a little bit of a reaction right at the midway point of this balanced price range. Getting tripped up on my words a little bit. So I only have one contract on, so I can't peel anything off, but it's something to consider. Obviously, I'd like to just see a nice big candle up and just take out anybody short. But we shall see. So we are currently in the market on close macro. It runs from 15.15 to 15.45. So if you're not in a trade by 15.45, you want to just call it a day. And honestly, if you're entering a trade at 15.45, right at 15.45, it's probably too late. You're probably that's probably not your first trade of the day. You're probably a little tilted. You should probably close the charts, honestly. Probably should have closed the charts well before 15.45 if you're looking to enter a trade right now. Oh man, we've all been there. Sometimes trading gets the best of you, but there are always great learning moments, and there's always another trading day. And all we can do is just show up and continue to try and get better. So speaking of getting better, one of the mistakes I made earlier was I didn't just go for a one-to-one. And so I think I'm going to make that part of the 30-day thing I'm doing. I do take one-to-ones. Could have just market closed. Technically my 1-to-1 wasn't it? I was fibbing with it. Where did I originally put it? It was in the 200, right? Yeah, it was like 204, so. We'll keep this practice true to form then. To the best of our abilities, with the 205. Yeah, I think this is better, but that's where it was, although I could have had it, that's what I was thinking, is I could have had it a little bit here, cripple up, and then my 1-to-1 could have been a little bit less, and I would have hit it already. So still working that out. Also, I was talking for the video before I entered, so I would have liked my entry to have been right here. But I've been getting anytime I get $100 with one micro, it's good, you know. It's interesting, I'm getting an urge to move my stop loss to break even, so I'm definitely not gonna do it. Alright, time 15:25. I'm really keeping an eye on time here as we are approaching the close. I like the fact that price hasn't completely fallen lower and we've kind of slowly made our way higher. Potentially building in the idea that we could drop right before close for traders looking to short. I think aiming for the 1-to-1 is fine. I mean, good entry, good reaction. I can't be, even if the trade doesn't hit the 1-to-1. I mean, this is still money, right? But again, not surprised. We're just kind of struggling to get through the midway point. I like that we're starting to pull higher, but I am not surprised to see price taking its time here. It's almost 15:30. And I'm just closing my eyes and thinking about one day doing this with 100 real contracts. But gotta put in a lot of practice. One thing I'm really enjoying about sticking to the 1 hour is that when this exploded higher, I didn't feel any urge to chase it. And when this started to drop, I wasn't feeling an urge to chase it lower. And I was able to take a step back and look at everything and say, if price does this, and I can enter. You can actually see this a little cleaner on the 15-minute read. Forgot my window is open, blasting music. My neighbors are outside. Anyway, I like how we wicked into this bullish for value gap, and look at that immediate rebalance and reaction off of it. I mean, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of interesting. I'm tempted to just close the trade, but also I I've been wanting to work on sitting in trades longer. And it kind of becomes this weird thing in my head where it's like I wanna trust myself, but I know sometimes the best thing to do in trading is to go against what feels comfortable. And it feels uncomfortable right now to be sitting in, even though it's fake, I'm trying to pretend as best I can this is a real situation, and I'm just looking at the number. I'm seeing, I'm in the 100 plus. I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, maybe it's a good idea just to close the trade and take this small win instead of trying to be quote unquote greedy and get the 200, which is, just an extra 50 handles, especially when we are stalling like this before the close. But I'm going to stick to the original plan here. You know what I'll do? Because of the time, we'll finally move it to even. Probably just gonna get stopped out if I do that. Kind of like to get a stop loss right here. Don't really want to see price come back down below that. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, it's a little too tight right at the moment. You could pretty much stop me out of the trade. Looking at the time. Well, I think because of the time and because of what we're doing, I am just going to finally roll it to break even. Even if that's not rushing the stop loss, right? Been in the trade since whenever I entered. I don't know the exact time that I entered. Again, yeah, because of the time, I think I might just trail it. Kind of really like to lock 100. It's so funny because it's not even a fucking real trade, but I'm just trying to mimic what I would be doing in real time. You know what? I've been needing to just relax and sit in trades, and so it's not even. It is. I'm practicing that it's real, but it's not real. Just need to relax. The relaxed day trader just needs to relax. The water boy just needed some water. Dude, I'm liking this. Why did I drop down? Every time I drop down time frames, I swear to you, these lower time frames are just, they're just the worst. These lower time frames. All right. These lower time frames are just the worst. I'm losing. This trade needs to go somewhere. Yeah, I should have just closed up. I knew it because it's balanced. Not what I wanted to see. I'm still calling this video a win. 550? 550? 550. I guess I should have just trust my gut and I should just close the trade. I knew it. I knew it. I told you to close it. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll just, I want this fake W. I want this paper trade win. I want it so bad. I want to take home the fake dubs. Alright, if I take 60, we're definitely calling this video a win. What just happened? Boom, locked in $60. This is a win. This is a winning paper trade video. And nobody can say otherwise. Nobody can say it otherwise. I think what I should have done on the hourly is I should have had my stop loss a little not as far, and just gone for a 1-to-1. So I think it was right around like $114 if I would have done that instead of going for about 205 for a 1-to-1. So something I will keep in mind for next time. Yeah, just looking to get better at these 1 hour higher time frame trades. So gonna do 30 of these. This is number 2, and then I will look to trade a micro on a funded account, and that will be that. Tell me they're not going to take that high out. like we've been going this sideways for a long time. Isn't it? Get after melee goes to trade soon. I like that the stop loss is below the low of this, what should act as a 15-minute bullish order block. Wow. What a tease. Oh, now it's definitely a winning video. I want to see price come back below this price. I want to see it just explode in the time of day. I'm surprised price didn't go up, but I guess I shouldn't be because, like I was saying, on the 1 hour is pretty balanced. And, let's go back to the 1 hour again. Just we wicked up, but the body's struggling to stay above the balance price range. Doesn't mean we can't rip up. It's just I'm not surprised to see it struggling right around here. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Peace.